Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get kidnapped and they're forced to watch you get hurt, part 2. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. You're barely clinging to consciousness when you hear it, a distant explosion, faint but unmistakable. Your heart stutters, although you don't dare hope. The kidnapper notices the sound as well, their heads snapping towards the door. What the? They mutter, stepping away from you and towards the exit. The room shakes with another explosion, this one louder and closer. Dust rains down in front of the ceiling, and the walls groan under the pressure. You blink weakly, trying to focus, as a familiar voice pierces the chaos. This is your only warning. A deep voice booms, filled with authority and rage. Let them go now. It's All Might. Or maybe Endeavor. The details blur in your mind as adrenaline rushes through your battered body. The kidnapper curses, scrambling to prepare. But the door bursts open before he can even act, and through the haze of dust and light, a towering figure steps inside. It's not All Might, it was Endeavor, his fiery presence filling the room with intense heat and unwavering authority. The glow of his flames reflect off his stoic face, his eyes narrowing as he takes in the scene. Behind him, you catch glimpses of other pro-heroes. Hawks, wings flared and ready, and Ryoku, already mid-transformation into her dragon form. The sight was overwhelming, and for a moment, hope feels like a foreign, fragile thing. Secure the kidnapper, Endeavor commands, his voice a low growl, as his eyes flick to your battered form. And get them medical attention now. The kidnapper stumbles back, raising a hand in a futile gesture of surrender. Stay back, or what? Hawks interjects, his tone casual but deadly. With a flick of his feathers, the knife was knocked from the kidnapper's hand, clattering harmlessly to the floor. You're not calling any shots here. The kidnapper barely even has time to react before Ryoku's massive claws slam down, pinning them to the ground. You're done, she growls, her voice rumbling like thunder. Meanwhile, Bakugo and Kirishima were still by your side, their focus entirely on you. Bakugo's hands hover uncertainly, his usual brushness replaced with trembling concern. Damn it, he mutters under his breath, his voice breaking. You're so messed up, I should've. He cuts himself off, shaking his head. It doesn't matter. You're going to be fine, you hear me? You're fine. Stay with us, babe. Kirishima says softly, his voice steady despite the tears shining in his eyes. He gently brushes a strand of hair from your face, his touch feather-light. The pros are here now. We're getting out of this. You tried to respond, but your throat was dry, and the pain made it hard to think. All you can do is blink at them, hoping they understand the gratitude in your eyes. Move, one of the medics shouts, rushing to your side with a stretcher. Bakugo immediately backs off, though the look in his eyes was fierce, protective. Watch it. He snaps at the medics. Don't you dare make it worse. They're in shock, Kirishima adds, his hand still holding yours, even as the medics start their work. Just be careful, please. As the medics work, the kidnapper was dragged out of the room, their protest muffled by the cuffs and restraints. Hawks watches them with a wry smile, his sharp eyes gleaming. Don't even bother trying to explain yourself, he says, his voice laced with mockery. The damage you've done speaks louder than you ever could. Endeavor steps forward, his towering figure casting a long shadow. This isn't just a kidnapping, he says coldly. You attacked heroes. That makes it treason. The kidnapper's eyes widen, but they're silenced with a single glare. Ryoku lifts them with ease, her clothes tightening just enough to keep them still. They'll face justice, she says firmly, her gaze softening as it flicked to you. You're barely aware of the chaos around you as the medics carefully lift you onto the stretcher. Kirishima never lets go of your hand, walking beside you as they wheel you out. Bakugo follows closely behind, his explosive temper barely contained, as he glares at anyone who gets too close. You're safe now, Kirishima whispers, his thumb brushing over your knuckles. Just hang on a little longer, okay? We'll be with you the whole time. Bakugo's voice cuts through, sharp and unyielding. Don't even think about passing out, you idiot. We've been through too much for you to give up now. The fresh air hits you like a wave. As you're brought outside, the night sky stretches above, and the cold breeze soothes your aching body. The sight of flashing hero lights and the murmurs of a concerned crowd were distant compared to the presence of your boys beside you. You're going to be fine, Kirishima says again, his smile shaky but hopeful. We'll make sure of it. Damn right, Bakugo mutters, his fiery gaze softening as he looks at you. You're not going anywhere without us. And for the first time in what feels like forever, you finally, actually believe them. Weeks pass, and the nightmare slowly fades into memory. The physical wounds heal, though the scars, both seen and unseen, linger. Still, you're never alone. Kirishima and Bakugo make it their mission to be by your side every step of the way. Kirishima fusses over you constantly, insisting on fluffing your pillows, making you meals, and ensuring that you have everything you need. His warmth never wavers, his optimism a soothing balm for your frayed nerves. Need anything, babe? Water? A snack? More blankets. He asks for the 5th time in an hour, his smile as bright as ever. You chuckle softly, though it still hurts a little. Just you sitting here is enough, Kiri. He beams at that, plopping down beside you and taking your hand. You got it. Bakugo, on the other hand, shows his care in quieter ways. He's always nearby, even when he pretends not to be. Whether it's sitting silently in the corner of the room, arms crossed and eyes narrowed, or cooking your favorite meal, though he denies doing it for you. His presence was always there, unwavering. You need to get stronger, he mutters one evening. Next time, you'll fight back. Got it? You smile at his usual tough love. Got it, Katsuki. But you'd better be there to back me up. He snorts, a hint of a smirk tugging at his lips. Damn right I will. And as the night stretches on, the three of you stay tangled together in warmth and quiet affection. The world outside may be unpredictable, but with them, you know you'll always have a home. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!